Hey, what's going on everybody? Tricker here, and today we're going to be doing an LMAV Harrier video. So we're going to be doing self-lasing today. And I made a quick little mission here that you guys can download on the Google Drive, and I will upload it to the DCS user files page so you can download it there, and I'll make sure I update the description with all those links for you. So this is on the Persian Gulf, and right now I have IRMAV's JDAM and the LMAV self-lase, and I will add some more when I have some more videos out. So I'll go ahead and click on LMAV self-lase because that's what we're going to be doing today. All right, welcome back to the Harrier. Going to waypoint 1 to take out a Scud launcher. And we're going to go over just a few things here for the Self Lasing Maverick. And let's go ahead and get started here. So, master arm, air to ground. We'll select LMAV. And we'll start a timer with the associated stopwatch right here, because it takes 90 seconds to warm up the Mavericks. So this procedure has changed in the last year. It used to be you can have the Maverick page on the left and the teapot on the right, but that is no longer the case anymore. You cannot have both of those pages up at the same time. So we'll go ahead and get started here. We want to put the teapot on the right MPCD to find our target. We're going to arm the laser, fire the laser, and then shoot the Maverick after uncaging it. And that's how simple it is. So here we go. Teapot. Stand by. There's the teapot. We'll click designate to slew this on over to our waypoint 1. Sensor select down twice to make teapot our soy. Sensor select right long to make it IR mode. Sensor select left short to expand FOV. We'll go ahead and zoom in here. We're zooming in, looking for our target. There it is. First Scud launcher. And right now we'll do the TDC down button to put it in teapot designate. Click TOO and enter. So this is T1. That's our T1 right there. Just going over everything again. We have LMAV selected, delay 1 on the fuse. We're in air to ground mode. Teapot over here. So it says safe. We need to arm it for the laser and click laser. So right now you can see L on the HUD. It's not flashing. That means it's not firing at the moment. So we're coming up on 90 seconds. There it is. 90 seconds according to our stopwatch, so the Mavericks are ready to go. We'll click fire on the laser. You can see L is flashing. L is flashing on the teapot. That means that the laser is hot. Let's go ahead and turn off the autopilot. We'll start a dive for our target. We'll point directly at the target and turn on the AFC again, so that way when we fire one of these bad boys, it's not going to rock the plane that much. Okay, so the laser is firing. Now we can do this two different ways. We can just hit the uncage button, and you'll see this X on the HUD here just start going across the screen, and it'll finally get a lock. Or we can do sensor select forward long to bring up the LMAV on the right. Uncage. There you go. There's the lock. You can see the lock right there with the green square. Rifle. Now if we want, we can just hit uncage again. Uncage. And LMAV is selected. It's locked on the HUD. Rifle. So there we go. We got two rifles away with two different methods. You can use the sensor select forward method, or you can use just the uncage method. I usually just uncage them instead of doing the sensor select forward. It's less button pushing. So here we are. We're just kind of going to the left here. Remember, you don't want to mask the laser. You mask the laser, your laser mavs will not be able to find the target. So boom, boom. There we go. Both Mavericks found our Scud launcher. And then we can go ahead and turn off and come back around and do whatever we want to do and re-attack. Okay, for this example, we're going to do 4 LMAVs in one pass. Now, this isn't always practical, but if you have a large group of targets and they're all together, then this can work out great and save a lot of time. So we started the timer, we selected LMAV, we're bringing up the teapot on the right. Our setter code 1688, because that's what we're using for the teapot. We went ahead and designated everything, and we're going to IR mode. Expand FOV, just like we did on the last guide. Pardon me for the bad TrackIR right there. What we're going to do here is make 4 targets with the TOO mode. So make sure you're in TPOD designate. And we're going to go ahead and TOO enter on all of these 4 bad guys here. And what we're going to do is we're going to launch 4 Mavericks spaced out and use the laser to hit all 4 targets, and you'll see what's going to happen. So this is an important part. Undesignate, hit T1, and then designate again, because now we want map designate to be our soy here, and whatever we're using for our waypoint, our TPOD will automatically slew to that. So we want it to slew to our targets that we selected or that we used for the TOO mode. So I brought down the gain so we can see the screen just a little bit better. Went ahead and armed the laser. We're going to turn off the autopilot here and start a dive for the area that we're going after. So we already have 90 seconds, so we're good on the Mavericks. And we're going to dive to the target here. We're going to turn on the autopilot again for AFC. Now the procedure is going to go like this. We're going to uncage while firing the laser, and we're going to space out our rifles. So here's our first rifle at 10.5 miles. And we're all firing these at the same target because we want them to ride the beam to T1. And what I'm doing here is I'm spacing these out by about a mile. So that was at 9. Next one here is going to be about 8. There we go. So all 4 Mavs are out. TPOD is still lasing. All at T1 right now. So our last Maverick that we launched, we're going to go and turn on the autopilot here. Our last Maverick that we launched is the fastest. So it's going to reach T1 the quickest. So we can see the external view, and let me get a F10 map here. So you can see all the Mavericks here. They're grouped up, and they're all going to T1 right now. So they're all tracking. Let's go back into the cockpit. And we're waiting for an explosion. So when we have an explosion, boom, waypoint increment. Boom, waypoint increment. Boom, waypoint increment. And boom, there you go. 4 laser Mavs, 1 pass. All like that, baby. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Really hope you understood that tutorial there. Using the LMAVs is pretty simple, but trying to do it 4 LMAVs in 1 pass is pretty difficult, and it takes a little bit of practice, but if you get it down, you can really be effective and, you know, save a lot of time. So really hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Lots more coming. Again, take off the sport, and we'll see you on the next video. Again, TrackIR out.